off for another lightsaber review. I'll try and keep the phone steadier. Probably sometimes wobble the phone around or camera, depends which I'm using when I'm doing these, because I'm focusing on one thing and forgetting about the other. So I'll try and focus on more than one thing. Anyway, got here a Saberforge Renegade. It's been a while since I reviewed Saberforge. Yeah, this is a veteran tier. So I'll just give a quick show off. Take the kill key out.
Saberforge Gunmetal.
Yeah, I thought I'd just fire that up, just give it a quick demo. I'll start it up again further into the review. This is another second-hander. So the slightly older electronics, because of course they changed it to the first harvest on the veteran tier level. And yeah, I had the blade with it. I think that's the standard blade, not the super thick one. And it's not that sort of new screw-in LED in the blade kind of business, or whatever they call it. It's proper type, you know, just stick the blade in there, LEDs in there. So yeah, let's get on to the hilt. First of all, sorry, wobbling it again. I'll do a bit of an overview. It is weathered. Interestingly, I'm pretty sure that this isn't the standard Saberforge weathering. This actually looks a lot better, because I find the standard Saberforge weathering kind of looks like they just put it on a lathe or something, wrap it in sandpaper and whiz it round through it. Looks a bit lame. But now this, it looks to me like whether it's the seller or maybe wherever you got it from. I think this is only one previous owner. But probably got a dark Renegade and then sort of did the weathering themselves. Did a pretty good job, I think. I'm not sure how well this is going to come through on camera, because of course when artificial light is starting to run short on the daylight hours again, that time of year again. But hopefully you can sort of see it sort of on the edges everywhere. Go along here, and it's sort of faded and weathered here. It looks much more like actual weathering. Overall, a very nice kind of weathering job, and nice little details here on the cover toe wheel, if you can see it. This is weathered swell, but they've also kind of put some dents in there, like you know, it's been through a few battles. Best kind of weathering is kind of the natural weathering look. Now we're starting the bit of a tour of it. That's better. Just do a quick move along the hilt. Well, it seems to be in pretty good detail. Not blurry for a change. You know, overall, this hilt's got a quite nice sort of a slim feel to it. Get hand around there easy, although I've got big hands, but I think most people could. It's kind of got a claw set up here. Not mega sharp, but you have to be a bit careful around there. But it's probably clever in a way. It discourages people sticking their finger up there and damaging the speaker, which is in there pretty dark, I think. It's quite a way up in there. I think on these old version 2s you can access the battery or anything. It's probably a fixed in battery. It's got a recharge port anyway. But got these areas here just above the pommel. I've absolutely forgotten what you call this sort of detail, but it's kind of grippy, kind of a cross line kind of detail. Same as you got here on the switch section. And on the main grip, you got these kind of ribbed areas here, which neatly goes between the fingers as you grip over it, adds grip. All nicely weathered. Here's the switch area. Kill key here, and the recharge port course is there. Voice gone a bit. Got the AV switch nicely recessed so it prevents accidental activation. That's orange backlight. Might even be exactly the same as a blade, which the LED on there, it's single colour, it's blood orange LED. Got little choke points here. Don't think that quite qualifies as a thin neck. It's more of a choke point, and the emitter got nice kind of like a castellation kind of claws. Makes for a nice detail. It's definitely kind of a dark side looking hilt. And you can certainly see that pretty sure my theory that this is a dark Renegade and it's overall black. You can see it through the weathering. It's added on. I'm positive that that's what it is. Anyway, this is the older veteran tier. That was a 3 fonts. I think there's the board was called the Sabre Core. That's it, Sabre Core. Like on the Reaper, which had a 2 font Sabre Core. This one very similar. It's got those same fonts, Viridian and Crimson. It's also, as you heard earlier, it's got the gunmetal. I tend to keep it on the gunmetal on this one because I think that's a font which kind of fits this one. It's not smooth swing, of course, but it's very responsive, and it's called Flash on Clash, the blaster block. And you can adjust things like volume and sensitivity on each font, which is pretty good. And I usually have on the highest settings for movement sensitivity because, like everyone else, I'm kind of used to smooth swing.
Saberforge Gunmetal.
Nice pulse. It's a bit tricky for me to change fonts, so we go. Otherwise, I usually end up sort of going into the settings.
Saberforge Renegade.
Saberforge Crimson. Saberforge Crimson.
If you do look up. That's it. That's how you do the lookup. Pretty standard actually on most sabres actually.
Saberforge, gunmetal.
Yeah, like tap again,
Saberforge Viridian.
tap again.
Saberforge Viridian.
Really sensitive to that. Yeah. Yeah, get the loco, so do a slight long press, but not too long, otherwise it switches it off.
Saberforge, crimson.
Saberforge Viridian.
Overshot.
Saberforge, crimson. Saberforge, gunmetal. Saberforge, gunmetal.
Get it back to that. Let's do a lock up a minute. Yeah, that was quite popular soundboard not that long ago. You see it in all these unboxing videos. That's it, kill key back in, and that's the battery nicely in storage mode. I'll give you another view of the weathering effect. Overall, good job done on that. I think the blade, think about it, that's probably 36 inch. It's a good size for me because I'm quite tall. I find the 32 inch to be a bit, feels a bit like an offhand sabre. But I think that's all I got to say on that. Overall, it's a nice second-hand eBay purchase. I didn't cost much at all, actually. Very nice kind of thingy. Bargain, that's it. Oh, Sunday evening. Not my favourite time of the week. So, yeah, I think that's everything on that. I hope I didn't wobble the camera too much. I tend to focus on one thing and forget the other. Already said that. So if anyone's still watching at this point, and big thanks to you, and see you next one.